right. I'm going to walk through some of these unique landing pages just to help people out a little bit here. We're getting a few people that have some questions, and a lot of people have had great results out of these landing pages, even the first week. So I'm super excited. Let me give it a second here. I'm going to get the group post going because Facebook group at Detailers Roadmap Pro Group, that's kind of where a lot of the first interactions happen. So I'm going to walk through some pieces here. So a lot of people have been asking, what's the purpose or what's the difference between a landing page and a website that might offer similar, if not same, type of services. And I figured that a video like this might be perfect for scenarios. So you have to kind of imagine that not everybody's going to have one entry point to your business, right? So you probably get referrals, you probably get drive-bys, you have a website, you have social media, and landing pages actually act as another funnel for people to get to know you, or might convert for traffic or visitation. So it's all about marketing as a whole. And I kind of found this great image. I didn't make it, but essentially, what are we trying to do? Are we trying to attract people? Are we trying to convert people? Or we're trying to sell people? Now, every business owner under the sun is always going to say, well, sell. And the reality is that there's different stages of your business to different types of profiles throughout everyone you talk to. If I'm new in town, I'm probably not going to buy it from you right off the bat. I just don't know who you are. I need a little bit of a warm up. So, and here's kind of a perfect example of like Eric's website that I saw kind of just kick out a page today, is that Eric's website has his normal detailing pages, includes his packages. This is like a normal website for us. It's blown up a little bit just so people can see it a little bit better. But this is a different buyer. A buyer is going to come in and they're researching, and this is intended to be found online. It's meant for SEO. And then a person will come in here and really learn about Eric and kind of understand what they're getting, and they're going to make a buying decision. And it's part of the attract, and they'll come in a lot more qualified. But the reality is not all of your buyers, not all the people who are aware of you, are looking for you all the time. Okay. So this is like a scenario of someone looking for you, right? You're pulling them in versus pushing something out. I hope that's kind of clear. And a perfect example is like a landing page. Now, this is the same type of kind of service offered on Eric's business. And the difference here is that when a client goes through this funnel, they're really being engaged for what are you interested in? And it's kind of, we purposely didn't even put an email in the box because we know phone calls are what a lot of times can just get someone in and talking and booking. Is that if you're very good on the phone, you'll just kill it with this. So this is intended just to have one isolated information, which is just get me their phone number. I'm going to call them and we're going to have a discussion and we'll get them booked. Versus this, the client is coming in and they're kind of like picking, they're learning, they're choosing, and sometimes they still don't know what they want, but they're kind of doing their own research, if that makes sense. Whereas the landing pages, doesn't matter if it's our pages or someone else's, it's really one or two desired results. And in this, the result is get me their phone number or get me them to phone call. That's really the idea of the landing page. Hopefully that answers some questions, as we've been getting some people. And really the big thing with landing pages, and if it's not clear as day, it says it right on our site as well. So when you go to purchase a landing page, it'll say it right in here, but these are designed for ads. Okay. So a landing page is not intended to be found really on Google. It can be, but it's really intended for you to run ads on Facebook, run ads on Google, and pushing that ancillary, let me just get a phone call. And this page is this most recent one that we just launched. It's converting really, really well. We're tracking it for the people who are running ads. I would not buy this landing page if you don't know how to run ads. So I'll repeat that once again. Don't buy a landing page unless you're willing to put a budget behind it to push that conversation out of Google ads or Facebook ads to really entice people to talk to you. I will say this, in general, you got to really look at what you're targeting and what you're doing. And a lot of times, if you have things like landing pages, website, social media, right? I bet you if we go to Eric's Facebook, he's probably got posting. These are marketing funnels for people to find you, right? And so a lot of times if you have multiple funnels, you've got more chances to talk to people. So a perfect scenario why I recommended this specific landing page to a gentleman on Friday is that he was new to an area, brand new business, brand new domain. I said, just do a landing page. Don't even do SEO. Run a landing page and run ads. You just need to have as many conversations as possible with people. You don't even try and pre-qualify them. They don't even know who you are. You're new to the area. So hopefully that helps out. Been getting a lot of people been buying the pages and having great results with them. But we're also getting some people that just don't understand landing pages. But once again, if you're looking to proactively push your business and change your inbound process and have even more flow, I think that's a scenario for landing pages specifically. So hope all is well. Hope that answers everybody's questions. I'm sure no, it won't answer anybody. So if anybody else has anything else, feel free to post in the group and happy to do responses there. Thanks, guys.